Good morning. It is Monday. Beautiful, bright, sunny day here in Florida. Welcome, everybody. Let's get me going here. Let's get to my channel. Let's see what's going on in the market today. Just finished texting with my brother. Good morning, hobby life. Okay. Good morning, Socrates. Let me adjust my screen here. Okay. I exchanged text with the big guy over the weekend, as well as my brother this morning, and as well as over the weekend. And everything looked okay. Okay, he's not, he's cautioned against any oil play or defense play, even though he think those will be higher going into the end of the year. Okay, what he cautioned about is if there is peace, however that's going to be agreed, whenever that is, he think there's going to be a violent move. Okay, so he cautioned going too deep. In fact, he is completely out of oil and defense play. No short, no long. He's out. Okay, so for him, because I told him that I'm still short a put of USO at 70 going into next week, and he said that if I could, he said make sure I be very careful there and close it out if needed, because he felt that if there is peace, regardless of what's going on, he said there will be a further dump in all of those play. Okay, so he's more comfortable buying USO at the 50 MA because he think it will dump down there. Okay, same thing with, like, say, defense play, Lockheed Martin. He think that it could be a dump all the way down to the 50, but would he buy at the 50 all day long? Okay, he said that there will be a lot of money spent on defense by other country, so he's bullish on defense, but not right now. He's neutral for the dump. He's not even, because of the uncertainty of when peace is going to be announced or agreed, he'd rather not pick a week, 2 weeks, whatever. He just like stay out of it, right? So that's his call on that. Same thing with gold. Okay, for him, he's neither bearish or bullish. If there's peace, he felt that there will be a dump down to the 50, and he would buy gold down there. All right, for him, it's not worth, the risk reward is just not there for oil, gold, or defense play right now. He's neutral on all three sectors. What was weird Friday was Shopify. Shopify have a very weird closing. You see this big candle here and the price is 780. That's not true. It's weird. They should not record that at all, because if you look at Shopify at 4 p.m. it was 690, okay, 690, 691, whatever. And then there's the massive spike that make no sense. This spike here is no different than this spike down. Okay, it's like some kind of error. Okay, so I told my brother, because my brother's like, oh man, we missed selling out. Like yesterday on Sunday, he spent time reviewing the chart, and he's just like, man, we missed the chance to sell Shopify at 780. And I had to tell him 780 was not a real deal. That was never a real trade. There was some kind of error that spiked up, and then they reversed it, they cancel it. Okay, now Shopify did whatever happened after our Friday, that's just nonsense. Okay, I told him not to pay any attention to that. Regardless, look like we are opening higher at 700. Okay, so watch Shopify closely. I told him, forget the 780. It's like down here. Okay, so that's fine. There's nothing to worry about Shopify. Nothing to be concerned about. Facebook, the big guy agreed with me that many of these stocks that reverse have rooms to run, but at the same time, be mindful of the next level above. For sure, by the next level, I made sure there's a multiple level here to pay attention to, but for sure, the one that he really paid attention to is this 50 MA right here at 250. Okay, so he's just like, yeah, that's the spot that you really need to take some profit. He does not see Facebook closing the gap. Okay, he does not see this anytime soon. But for him, when I talk about buy the dip, that means that, for example, would I buy the dip on Facebook? The answer is yes. What does that mean? Okay, because I think a lot of people hear me say that I use the abbreviation BTD for buy the dip. What that means is right now I would add to Facebook on weekdays, on days that it's red, right? As long as it is over the 20 MA, which is a good support stop for many stocks, okay? I would add, but I'm not adding when it's like big green candle. I wait for it to cool off a little bit and then add a few share here and there. So Facebook, buy the dip, yes. Same thing with PayPal. Buy the dip, yes. Until we get to that 131, 132. Okay, so we got room. PayPal have another 10% move potentially. Okay, so if it's weak, like this morning at 117, would I like to add at say down to like say 112, 111? Yeah, I would. Okay. I wouldn't want to see it go below the low of day, Friday, right? But between 112 and 115, would I add a little more PayPal? Yeah. David Jackson, how's my weekend? Good. Nothing, nothing out of the ordinary. So it's an uneventful weekend, which is a good thing. Nothing like a good iced black coffee. It is getting warm down here though. Summer is here. Spring break and today for my son. Today is the last day and starting the fourth and last quarter of his freshman year in high school start tomorrow. So PayPal, same thing, okay? Booking, for sure, I have a stop right here, okay? I have a tight stop at the 20 MA, but you know, booking is very volatile. So if I get stopped out, say, down right at the 20 MA, I would look to buy back a few bucks lower, all right? Just like I did before last week. But up here, from 23.19, 23.15, 23.12-ish to 23.40, that range, okay? That range, you gotta sell, okay? So we still got a good 150 bucks of profit left in there. So no worry on booking. Since we're talking about booking, let's take a look at Airbnb. Airbnb, oh boy. I have not sold anything yet, okay? And normally I would put my order to sell Airbnb. Well, normally I would put a sell order on a stock at the key, 50 MA like this, but we see how Airbnb play, okay? Airbnb can just go beast mode. So we do what it normally behaved before. Airbnb has been doing a lot of crazy things. So no need to to worry about Airbnb. I told my brother, okay, I'm willing to wait until Airbnb clear the 50 on a crazy move for whatever reason, and then set a stop there at the 50 MA. But I'm not going to sell at the 50 MA. I wait for Airbnb to clear the 50, go high, and then maybe take some profit and then set a stop there. Okay, there's room to go. Let's see, 1, 2, 12, 58, 58, add a drawing. How high can Airbnb go? Right there. New trend line, okay? There you go. If Airbnb beats over the 50 MA, it can run to 184, all right? Let's save that. Let's save that. Always adjust the chart to reflect potential, okay? I like that. I like that a lot. So what would I do? What would I do with Airbnb? Would I buy the dip? Yes. If Airbnb dipped to the 200 MA at 161, from 161 to 157, down all the way down to 151, I would add between the 20 MA and the 50 MA. I would add. I might not add at the 200 MA, but at the 50 MA, I would buy the dip for sure. Okay, I like that. I like. Hey, I would add the Airbnb down here. I would. I would. Yes, I would. Since we're talking about traveling, how about JetBlue? Nothing to worry about. The area of concern of JetBlue, right here, the 200 MA. Okay, which is up there. But would I sell? No. It's just an area of concern to pay attention to. It's not an area to sell. I'm bullish on JetBlue long term, so I'm not selling. Where would I add? Would I add on buy the dip on JetBlue? Yes, I would. As long as it is over the 20 MA, I would add more. I will keep adding more. Okay, because this is a tough spot right here. This is the 20. This is the 50 and the 100 MA conversion right here at this spot. So it might have a little digestion to go through right here. Okay, so it's okay. It's all right. Nothing to worry about there. Delta. If you have Delta, you have until 39, okay, to be concerned. But you might want to set your stop at the 20 MA. Other than that, airline's okay. Same thing with UAL. How about Save, Spirit? Spirit seemed like it run and then now it hit and it hit the 20 MA and wick. Okay, so that's kind of weak right there. So for Save, for Spirit, what I would do is buy on weakness. Okay, buy on weakness. Where? How? Where can this go? Let me show you where I think it can go. 1826. There you go. Can it go down to 20? Yeah. Would I buy, Save at 20? Yes. If you're looking for airline play outside of JetBlue, Save might be a decent buy at 20, okay? So let it come down. It hit the 20, it rejected. If it come down to 2020, 2019, yeah, definitely, I would. I would. In fact, I would put an alert right there so that I know. Create alert, Save at or below, buy. Okay. All right. We're done with airline. Let's move on to chip. Qualcomm. Tough spot here, okay? Tough spot, 200 MA. Tough resistance. Would I add to Qualcomm on weakness? Yes, down here, okay? I think adding to Qualcomm at 150 or below that's fine, okay? Where would I sell? Where would I trim some profit? The 20 MA. Look, the 20 MA has been problematic for Qualcomm. But if you want to ask me what the most important moving average is, it is the 20 MA, okay? The 20 MA is key. I told my brother this morning, okay? I said 20 MA is very key. It can be a tough resistance on a downtrend on a bear market, but once it go down low enough to an inflection point that you can jump over easily, it can be a huge bullish move. We saw that, okay? We saw that. On many stock, you heard, I'm sure by now you heard me talk about that enough time. Same thing with Intel, okay? Intel, look, the 20 MA is flatlining. Okay, it has a fall. Intel had a false start right here. Look like it's gonna be a beast mode move, but then we have Russia, Ukraine. So here we go again. Can Intel get up there? Maybe. Okay. Would I add to Intel? Yes, I would. If Intel, would I buy the dip on Intel down here at 46? Yes. Let's go AMD first. Let's go AMD. Tough spot here. Okay, the 20 MA once again. Now you get the 200 MA right there. So would I add to AMD on weakness? Yes, I would. Okay, because I think that the 20 MA is gonna keep drifting down to even as low as potentially 109. But I would add to AMD. Okay, I would. Nvidia beast mode. Look at this. I'm out. Okay, now what next on Nvidia? Ooh, if you haven't sold, you should take some profit here. Okay, you should absolutely. Where would I buy Nvidia? On any kind of red is buy the dip. Okay, Nvidia is in a spot now that I would buy the dip right here, right now, all day, all this week. I wouldn't chase it here because the risk reward is so little up there. But if it dip anywhere near the 50 MA, buy. Where would I sell a put? I would sell a put at 240. Okay, I think 240 is a great spot to sell a put. In fact, let me take a look at the put premium to see if there's anything there worth buying. Let's see. Let me see, what is it? Put. Nvidia 240 put. If it's like $2, I would buy it. I would sell it, I mean. I saw a put last week in Nvidia, expired Friday, make some money, make $200. Ooh, doesn't look like it's gonna be a good premium there because Nvidia is too high. But yeah, it's not gonna be worth selling at 245. Okay, even 245 is too low now. A buck. Okay, but if 245 is more than a buck, I would, because the 50 MA is at 244. Okay, 244.5. So to me, that's a good spot to sell a put at 245 ish. Because would I buy and want to hold 100 share of Nvidia at 245? Yeah, it broke the trend. Nvidia had one of the ugliest downtrend. Look at this ugly downtrend, right? Look at Nvidia. That is one ugly downtrend, and it broke it convincingly. All right, with decent volume. So things are looking good for Nvidia. Okay, if it can break this, it will be a miracle. Look at the 100 MA was a big support for this big bull run, right? Look at that. So if it can reclaim the 100 MA, all-time high we go, baby. Okay. If this can reclaim the all-time this right here, if it can break this, you can see a massive short covering, massive. Okay, so I don't have any Nvidia, but I can see some big move there. All right, let's move on from let's go to the FANG, Microsoft. The big guy agree. Time to take some profit up here. Okay, have your stop. At the worst, you should have your stop at the low of day Friday, and buy back. Where would I buy back? Down here. Okay, 20 MA. Buy the dip all day long on Microsoft. Okay. Google. Yeah, same thing here. Okay, that 200 MA could be problematic. 27.38, and then what? Buy the dip. I would sell. I would take a little profit at 27.38. I would buy back anything near 2,700. Okay, I would. Gotta be quick though. I have to be around. I gotta be around and be ready to make the. Google can move so quick. Okay, $30 up, $50 down can happen in seconds. But if you're not selling, that's fine. But where do you must sell some? Right here, the 100 MA. Okay, you gotta take some profit there. Otherwise, the big guys say nothing to worry about Google. If you hold Google for long term for the 10, 20 to 1 split, let it run. Okay, but if you want to add to Google, down here, right? If the market tank for whatever reason, and you can buy Google at the 20 MA, do it all day long. Market open in 8 minutes. All right. How about Starbucks? See, I like Starbucks. Yeah. This is very good. See this big gap? I was concerned about this big gap, right? I was concerned about this big gap because I didn't want is a gap and slide, right? That was my big concern. So it gap up, it stabilized, and then yesterday, on Friday, I mean, it did that. So very good, okay. Now this is a tough spot. The 20 MA is a tough spot. So can I see Starbucks going sideways? Yeah, absolutely. Okay, would I buy Starbucks down here at 83 at the gap fill? Absolutely. Okay, I'm not going to add to Starbucks anymore, but I can see myself adding a ton down here, a ton. Okay, I would, without hesitation, I would. Amazon had a beast mode of a move. Beast. Look at this thing. Over the 20 MA, over the 50, literally in one day. You don't see this often, okay? Boom, boom, pow. If you don't sell here, I'm not sure what, if you don't sell at this spot right here or up here, this is it right here, okay? The next two level, if you still hold Amazon, if you don't sell up here, you're gonna hate yourself and you're gonna see yourself buying it back down here in the 3,000 range. Okay, so, but yeah, if you still have it, congratulations. If you're not selling profit, you're gonna wonder why you didn't sell here and buy down here. Just like Amazon has been doing this for a long time. Okay, a long time. Look, this is going back. Let's go back 2 years. I have had a lot of people that keep telling me Amazon is going to be worth a lot of money. Well, guess what? It's nearly a year and a half. You have not made any money holding on to Amazon. Okay, let's be very blunt about that. So anyone that's been talking, oh, Amazon is a great stock to own, it's going to go to 5,000, it's going to go back a year and a half, you have not made a dime. Not a dime. So stop talking nonsense, buy whole nonsense, okay? You had plenty of chances to buy Amazon at 3,000 and sell Amazon at 3,500. You had 10 chances. Yes, I said 10. You could have doubled your money trading Amazon instead of buy and hold and got nothing over the past year and a half. So if you don't trade, fine. But don't knock people that trade, okay? Don't knock it. Well, Nike is, did I talk about Nike? Not yet. I thought I did. Nike looking good, okay? Where would I sell Nike? Up there, 139, 140, okay? It round, it get to the 20 MA. If it can hold, it go, okay? Would I buy Nike on a dip down here at 124, 125? Yes. I'm fine if Nike keep going sideways. Oh yeah, Nike report after 4 p.m. today, so it will be very interesting. Very interesting. Square. Look at Square. Beast. Okay. 158 is next. That should give you the blueprint for what PayPal can do, right? So yeah, PayPal 132. If that can achieve and break, we can see the gap, the beginning of the gap at 140. Do I see PayPal close the gap? No. What could be a reason for PayPal to be so bullish to close the gap? I don't know. Okay, but for now, let's worry about the 50 MA. Okay, let's worry about that first. We worry one level at a time. Let's look at bank, JPM. Tough spot here. Okay, if we can break this, we can go 147. The big guy liked the banks. Remember, he liked the banks here, and then he was wrong. He was not happy. He got stopped out on the gap, but he went back in. Okay, he went back in. Goldman Sachs. Watch out for the 50 MA. Okay, gotta take profit there. Morgan Stanley. Same thing. Gotta take profit. 96, 97. This whole area up here for Morgan Stanley, gotta go. Okay, you gotta go. If it break, yeah, but for now, we gotta go here. Okay, gotta go. Gotta sell a whole bunch there. Would I sell everything? Most likely not. Would I sell half at this point? Yes. Bank America. Bank America, as long as it's over the 20 MA, would I buy the dip? Yes. Would I add to it? Yes. I think it has room. Just like Wells Fargo. I think Wells Fargo has room, okay? It has room. Because to me, would I buy Wells Fargo between 49 and 51? Would I add to Wells Fargo? The answer is yes, okay? Because I think there is a 10% gain here. The risk reward favor adding by the dip. Sure, the 20 MA is right here, so it's going to be a battle. Okay, it can go sideways or drift down, which is fine. Add more. I would. McDonald's recovering. What an ugly pattern here, right? But we're doing good. Where next? 243. After that, 248, 249. Okay, so I'm not selling McDonald's. I'm not adding, for sure. Not adding. All right. I add down here. My last add to McDonald's was 222. Okay, so I'm fine right here. I sold some at 238. I took some profit at 238, and depending on what's going on, I might add. But to me, right now, I'm looking at 243 for 245 as the next area to book some more profit on McDonald's. Market's opening in 1 minute. Adding, okay. Down here, my last add to McDonald's was 222. Okay. All right. What else had I not covered? Oh, market just opened. All right, let's see where things gonna happen here. Booking up $14. Tesla up. Tesla big. USO up. Wow. Exxon up. USO. Google up. Amazon up. So I might close out my put on USO. That's what the guy want. The big guy want me to do that. He said, "Don't hold on to that put. Get rid of it." Especially when you're in the money. Take it out. Remove it from the equation. Look like we have a red opening across the board. Profit taking after a big ramp. Where is my USO put? Where is it? It's time to say bye-bye to that put. Where is it? USO. Here we go. Let's close it. Limit 1.5. 1.55. Let's see what happened. Come on. I would reload my buy the put. If that thing closed, I would buy the put at USO. I would be. That is too crazy of a spike to not take advantage of. Okay. Yeah. Come on. 78, 78. Yeah, I would buy the put. I would close this put down here and buy the put up there. I would. Foot Locker. I like Foot Locker. Yeah. Looking good. Okay. Hey, it is doing what we want it to do. All right. We want it to go sideways. We want it to break the resistance. We want it to break the 20 MA. It's doing everything textbook wise. So hold on. We are. Like I said, we are holding on until the gap fill. Well, keep in mind, it's all depends on what Nike said tonight, right? It can get jerked around with Nike, but if Nike's bullish tonight, you think Foot Locker is not gonna explode up here? I'm hoping. Finger crossed for Foot Locker to make the move. Boeing. Yeah, Boeing. Garbage. 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 Where would I buy Boeing? Down here. 174, 175. Yeah, garbage. Utter garbage. Garbage. Okay. What's going on with my USO put? Is it? Come on. Come on. Let me out. Let me out. We'll see. We'll see if they will let me get out. But look like my bid to buy that one put is the highest offering price right now at 160. The asking price is 190. But come on, somebody sell me a put at for 160 so that I can flip and buy a put. Let's see. Shopify down. Well, like I said, that 780 was a stupid price. They had no business being there. Okay, that was a bizarre thing on Shopify. Okay, so I don't count this big down. It was never supposed to be there in the first place. It was stupid. It's an error. Somebody bought something and canceled it. See, look, this big green, this big red is nonsense. So it's okay. Nothing to worry about with Shopify. Google's down, Intuit down, Facebook down. Ooh, I might have to add to some Facebook. Yeah, would I add to Facebook? I think so. I think so. Yeah, place an order here to buy some Facebook. Facebook. Okay. Buy. I put in a 211. That might be, I might have missed the bottom, but that's okay. No need to chase. Okay, no need to chase. $211. I'm gonna put order in to buy at $211. More order in to buy at $210. All the way down. Okay. After a strong last Friday, am I surprised the market's down a little bit here? No, not really. It's early. There's many people that forgot to profit on Friday, so they jumping on the profit taking early. That's okay. Yeah, Tesla beast moding right now, but stay out of the way. Nothing we can do there. We missed that one. Well, I missed that one, so not much I can do. I was off by 2 days. I was looking for the beast mode move and got stopped out. That was it. I'm busy entering order. Yeah. What else would I buy? I would buy Facebook. I would buy Airbnb. Airbnb. I would. Let me put in some order, some lowball order for Airbnb. My order is about Airbnb at 163, and I'm gonna put in some more order at, oh, my Facebook order trigger. My order for Airbnb start at 163. Facebook, what's going on with Facebook? Okay. Bud, Oracle. All right. Booking. Interesting. Booking. There's some profit going on with Booking. 2170. That's all right. That's all right. Nothing to worry there. Airbnb. Oh, my USO order went through finally. Ah, what I wanted. What I wanted. All right, USO, here we go. Time to buy the put. USO, time to buy the put. Well, question is where to buy the put on USO. Yeah, surprisingly, they pop. I don't care what the reason is, but it gave me the opportunity to buy the put. Where would I buy the put? Would I buy at 78 strike price? I think so. I will do that. I will do just that. I'm buying a put with the expiration date April 14th. Okay, so I got 3 weeks out for $5.65. That's gonna be my order. $5.65. All right, it went through. That's fine. That's fine. I haven't seen the news or followed the news this morning, but I can only guess that something's going on with Ukraine and Russia that caused oil to spike and defense to spike. Whatever it is, give me the opportunity to buy the put, to close a put, to open a put. Baba. Oh, Baba. Baba. Okay, so Baba retreat a little bit. I need to ask the big guy. Would I buy Baba at the 20 MA? Need to look at that. K-Web is the one that look like it's below the 20 MA. So yeah, it followed Baba. K-Web followed Baba because Baba is a big component of K-Web. Okay, so not a surprise there. What's going on in Airbnb? Let's look at the sector I like. Medtronic. Yeah, I like Medtronic. Okay, so next level, close the gap at 111. Okay, that's the area that we're looking at. Last time it got close to it, and then it got hammered by the 50 MA. It never got to the close the gap. Okay, because the 50 MA and a downtrend line crush it. But this time, it easy hurdle over the 20 and the 50. Oh, that was a beautiful move. Okay, it was a beautiful move here, and then we have a little hiccup, and then resume. A check back, resume. Okay, whenever you break resistance, it usually a check back and then resume, and now we're over the 100. Yeah, I'm watching this closely. Okay, because I'm bullish on Medtronic. I'm bullish on medical device because the lockdown, the COVID is behind. Can it run to 118? Yeah, I like Medtronic. I did take some profit, but I still have 75% of my position there. All right, I think that should be it. I want to, 9:43. I want to focus on stock trading in the next 15 minutes. If you have any question, post it in the group chat. If you're new to this and you don't belong to the group chat, email me or email Jason. well, email me and I will forward to Jason, and he will add you to the group chat. That way you can follow all the up to the minute discussion and trade that I do during the day. I suspect everyone that is in this chat room is already part of the chat group. Have a wonderful day. Buy the dip on some names. That's what I will be doing. Okay, that's it. See ya tomorrow, people.